Hello guys, we're Group 7 and we're here today to present some of the many great advantages you guys can get while using an education email. It's going to be interesting and helpful, so make sure to stay tuned and we're going to... Our Group 7 includes of 10 members as you can see on the screen, so I'm going to skip that part to save your time. So moving on to the presentation overview, we have divided our presentation in 6 separate parts as you can see on the screen, and we're going to go into detail of each part right now, starting with number 1, Introduction of Education Email. So what is an education email? So when you become a student of a particular university or college, you will have an education email account. And for instance, in our specific case, we have an email name with our student ID, our name, and at fdu.edu.vn. First and foremost, this email is an official way to communicate with all staff and lecturers in Foreign Jet University, and it also has a way more professional looking than a normal personal Gmail, which can be really helpful if you're seeking professionalism. Furthermore, this edu email account accompanies numerous significant benefits that are available for students, such as discount on many desirable products, including Apple, Samsung, and much more. Last but not least, you can also get huge discount on online deals such as Spotify, Amazon, the Washington Post, or even free online services from Google, GitHub, and Microsoft. Having an education email definitely benefits college and institution administrator a lot from sending notifications to students or classifying classes, but we'll put those values aside. Today, in our presentation, we'll focus mainly on some of the various advantages you can gain as a student when using this edu email. Bear in mind that you can only have these wonderful offers for about 5 years from now because your email will be deprived 1 year after you have graduated. So make sure to pay attention to see what you can utilize from this special email. Another little reminder is that your account is managed by our school, which means every single piece of data that you save on your Google Drive or email can be accessed without you knowing. Therefore, I don't recommend using this account for sensitive or personal matters, but educational purposes only. Now it's my turn to tell you how you can take advantage of online learning systems such as Teams, Zoom, and Google Meet using this email.
There are a lot of advantages when using edu email to sign up for these online learning systems. For example, first we have Microsoft Teams. So when using Microsoft Teams, recordings are available after class, and a lot of online tests can be easily taken with assignments or test portal. You can also create Word, Excel, or PowerPoint without switching apps. Also, there are information such as email of teachers and your classmates on Microsoft Teams, so it would be better for your contact. Next, we have Zoom meetings. When using an EduMail, there is no more time limit of 40 minutes per meeting. And last but not least, we have Google Meet. So when using Google Meet, teachers can receive an attendance checking table for class, and the meeting recordings are available for students to see for up to 1 year. Next, we have online storage, which would be presented by Zoom. Please.
Okay, so one of the most outstanding benefits of mail.edu is the enormous capacity for online storage. Here we listed 3 apps and websites that are most useful for students, which are Google Drive, OneDrive, and Notion. So let's compare the benefits of mail.edu and normal mail to see why we should use the education mail for these 3 amazing tools. First, with Google Drive, a normal email only provides you 15 GB free and at least 45,000 Vietnam dong per month for 100 GB storage, while you have unlimited capacity storage if you use your education email. However, by July 2022, Google will decrease the storage to 100 TB for the whole school. So you don't have to be worried because if the school have about 10,000 people, then each one will still own 102 GB of storage.
And for OneDrive, you only have 5 GB for free. And if you want more storage, you have to pay $2 per month for 50 GB. But if you use an education email, you have 1 TB, which is 1024 GB of storage.
Third, with Notion. For saving files to study, normal email only allow you to have 5 MB for uploading and at least $5 per month. For unlimited storage, EduMail is so kind to give it unlimited space for storage everything you want. These are the reasons why we have to take advantages of our EduMail for storage right now. Next part, let's look at the amazing benefit of this app. I think most of you are quite familiar with Google Drive. It helps you access files from anywhere with internet connections. You can edit, search, and share these files with more devices. You can also organize and manage your workspace.
OneDrive's major benefit is that it syncs across platforms that usually used by students like Windows Office, Outlook, and more. It's an upgrade place for organization. You can simply just create a folder and everyone will be able to work in it. You can access it anytime, anywhere from any devices. It simplifies class management too.
Last, with Notion, can maximize your productivity with all-in-one solution. You can take notes, store information, schedule, and Notion work across different devices and enable individuals to and teams a way to organize work, tasks, and projects. Now we come to the tutorial to sign up by your school email. So with Google Drive, it's very simple. You just sign up your Edu email, then you will have unlimited storage. However, as 1 year after we graduate, our Google Drive account will be expired. Therefore, we should sync Edu Drive data with your own drive. So here is the QR code, which is a tutorial video for you if you want to sign up your data. Maybe you want it later.
Now moving on to OneDrive. First of all, if you're using Windows 8.1 and newer, then OneDrive app is available on your device and it will be more convenient to use. But if you haven't had the app, you can download the OneDrive desktop app by simply go to Microsoft OneDrive website, and then you can find the link to download the app on the left side of the screen. About how to sign up, group, we already had a tutorial video about this, so we're going to skip that. However, though it is attractive, OneDrive should not be your only backup solutions.
Last, with Notion, if you sign up the first time, you download the app or sign up in the website, then you click Settings Members, click Plan, and then Get Education Plan. When you click Plan, and if you see this gray column, then you succeed. However, some of you already have an account by your old email. Then I will give you a 50 seconds video, show you the way to switch from your own email to Edu email. So you can watch it later if you want. I will send it into the box chat for you.
So overall, we have come to the conclusion that OneDrive and Google Drive are the best option for students to use if you need cloud storage. But if you need to improve your productivity, then Notion is the app for you. Now we'll move on to the free services presented by Đức.
Okay, now we move to some free services. The first one is Canva, which is one of the most popular online tools in this era. It is a free graphic design platform that's great for making invitations, business cards, Instagram posts, and more. A drag and drop interface makes customizing thousands of templates simple and easy. It also allows you to edit photos without extensive photo editing knowledge or experience. And if you have an education email, you can avail yourself of Canva Pro with Edu email for free. Now we have some comparison between two types of email. With normal email, the features are limited, while when we use as Pro with education email, they are unlimited. About the cloud storage, with normal email, we only have 5 GB, but if we use Pro account, the storage is up to 100 GB. We also have to pay up to $199.99 per year for upgrade, while with education email it is free. This is the difference between free account and pro account. And here we have how to sign in. Step 1, you need to access to the website. Step 2, do click sign up now button. And step 3, choose sign up with Google, then import your education email and password. And if you have GitHub Student Developer Pack, then you also will get Canva Pro subscription for free, and that's only for 1 year. If you want to know how to do this, please scan this QR code for more details. Now we move to Office 365, which is presented by Minh.
Thank you, Đức. So I believe that Office 365 is one of the most prevalent tools among the student community nowadays. It provides students with lots of useful tools for their studies, such as MS Word for text editor, MS Excel for organizing data and performing financial analysis, and so on. And normally the cost of Microsoft Office 365 Personal is 1,300,000 Vietnam dong per year or 130,000 Vietnam dong per month. However, if you are a student and have an Edu email address, in your possession, then you are eligible to avail all of the Office 365 education products for free. So how to create an Office 365 account with an Edu email address? Please scan this QR code after the class. And we move to the next part, Autodesk. So Autodesk is a leading tool in 2D, 3D design, engineering, and media. It is dedicated to preparing for the next generation of tinkerers, makers, designers, engineers, and revolutionizers to lead in the future of work. Normally, students have to pay for each app with an Edu email. They can access almost all software without charge for 1 year for each app, but with an Edu email, they can access almost all software without charge for 1 year, such as AutoCAD, 3D Smart, Tinkercad, Revit, Inventor Professional. So if anyone wants to get Autodesk account for free, please scan this QR code after the class. So we move to the next part, discount, which will be presented by Phương, Thảo, and Mai Anh.
Having an educational mail would also bring a wide range of discounts. To start with, Adobe, a famous computer software company, offers massive discount for its Adobe Creative Cloud. For anyone who doesn't know, Adobe Creative Cloud is a collection of software for graphic design, video editing, web development, and photography. It includes Photoshop, Lightroom, Illustrator, and many more useful applications, as you can see in the. To be more precise, all Edu email holders are eligible for a 60% discount in the first year and a 40% discount thereafter. $53 per month, you only have to pay a much cheaper price of $20 to $30 a month. And next, we will have a very familiar app, Spotify, which is a digital music, podcast, and video service that gives you access to millions of songs and content from creators all over the world. The Spotify student discount is 50% for premium plan, and you only have to pay $4.9 per month for the duration of your study period, which is up to a maximum of 4 years. However, if you are sharing Spotify with friends or family, a family plan may still prove to be more economical. Next, please.
Next, we have Apple. So Apple also offers a lot of discount to many of its apps, and two of them are Apple Music and Apple TV. So Apple has introduced a new 6-month free trial of Apple Music for eligible students in selected countries. If you are a student, you can get a 50% discount at Apple Music with a student email address. And also, you can enjoy a combo of both Apple Music and Apple TV Plus at a significant discount of 50%. Now it's only cost student subscription only costs $4.99 per month compared to the standard of $9.99 per month for individual subscribers. Next, we have cost offers.
So first we'll talk about Autodesk. So in a nutshell, it's a 2D and 3D design software with expertise across architecture. To apply for this course, you just need to simply sign up for an account with your Edu email address, and then just download them for free. Up next, we'll talk about GitHub. GitHub provides a student developer pack, a huge suite of free and discounted tools to help young coders and programmers, including a $15 Amazon Web Service coupon, the GitHub unlimited private repositories. Normally, GitHub charges this for $7 a month, a $50 digital open ocean coupon, which expires within 12 months, SendGrid, which offers the students plan with 15,000 free emails per month. Last but not least, we'll talk about SkillShare. Anyone can join to start watching online classes, create projects, and even become a teacher with this app. It gives a 50% off 1 year of membership with a valid student address. And you only have to pay $50 a year compared to $99 for a regular account. Thank you for watching our presentation, and I hope you can give some positive feedbacks and support.
Okay, thank you. Group 7, you started 7, 12 and finished in 16 minutes. I think that's good. Okay, it's time for Q&A section. Group 7, how many students in the group? How many members?
There are 10 members in my group.
10 members, and now I can see on the 8 faces. So where is 2 others?
Trịnh Hương Lan and Diệu Linh making slides, and they also examine our content.
Okay. On the student in the class, what do you think about the group 7 presentation? Nguyễn Thúy Linh, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. What do you think about the presentation of group 7?
So I think they provide a lot of useful information, and they also create a lot of videos teaching us how to use our email in order to access to the many platforms, but we have to scan the QR code first. I think that I can learn a lot from it after searching it.
Mm-hmm. So how many services do you use with the FGU email?
I haven't used a lot because I usually use my personal account, but I think that after this I will use more.
So I have a question for group 7. In the past, we have discussed about online storage. When you use FGU email, for example, you can use OneDrive to store the data, to store all your document. So what happens if you graduated and you cannot access your account anymore? What do you think? How can you transfer? Because maybe when you have 4 or 5 years in our school, you have a lot of data, so I think sometimes maybe capacity of the data is very large, very huge. You cannot store in your free account. So how can you fix this problem?
We have searched about the tutorial to sync your EduMail with your own mail, and they only sync every information that we create. So if we are a 4-year students, then we can use that tutorial to sync between those drives.
You mean this in the email, or I'm asking you about the data in the free storage? For example, in OneDrive, how can you solve the problem? How can you access the data after you graduate?
There is some ways that you can transfer your data from your school account to your personal account after you graduated.
Can you list or select some of them? I mean, the way, you can tell me the way to fix your problem.
Link, can you open the video on the slide?
Can you help me to list out and summarize? Because we don't have enough time to watch the video. On the student, you can scan the QR code and you can see the problem in the video. But and now you can you group 7 student, can you summarize how to solve it?
We can sync the OneDrive data with your own computer, and if you want to sync, there is the symbol of a cloud on the right corner of your computer. Then you click the settings and you use the sync, and you can choose the files to sync with your computer. We apologize that we didn't provide it in the slide, so that if you want to more detailed tutorial, then tag us please.
So you mean the data, the file, and the information will store in your own computer. So when you graduated, you can stop syncing with the OneDrive, and then the data still remain on your computer, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then you can start syncing with another services.
Mm-hmm.
Lê Ngân Hà, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I want to hear the comment, and if you have some advice for Group 7 students, please go ahead. What do you think?
Okay, well, I think the presentation was well organized, and the information was quite easy to understand. But there's one point that I want to ask you guys. Like you guys did introduce that we will have free access to unlimited Zoom, but there was no introduction about it later in the presentation. So could you guys tell us more about how we can sign up to unlimited Zoom?
I can answer your question. So technically, when we say about unlimited Zoom, it just means about the time that we can create a class. I mean, normally the class will end in 40 minutes, but when you have an Edu account and you want to, to have unlimited time for the class, then you can use your Edu account and you can register with Zoom. And it will take you about 3 days for Zoom to approve your request. I mean, we haven't written anything on the slide, but I mean, it's kind of complex, and normally we just, it mostly applies to teachers. That's our answer.
Okay, thank you.
Group 7, have you checked about the Zoom meeting? Are you sure that no limitation about the time when you can start the meeting in Zoom?
What we meant was Zoom Unlimited. There are many versions of Zoom. Zoom Unlimited was the strongest of our old. It's about and the 40-minute limit is with Zoom Unlimited.
Okay, thank you, Group 7, and thank you the other guys in our class.